Alright guys, for today's project I'm putting 06 STI lower control arms on my car along with TSS Fab rear lateral links and trailing arms. I also have a set of GC8 rear axles I'm going to throw in so I can bump the track width out a little bit in preparation for getting all the STI stuff ready in the rear. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, might take me a couple days. So let's get started. Now the first thing I'm doing is I am checking my toe with some toe plates. I gotta try and replicate it because the control arms are a lot wider than these ones, so I gotta make sure that I kind of keep it in spec. I'll have to check it at different heights because when I change the air suspension it will vary quite a bit. That's a whole lot of toe. Dealt like a lot of toe. I think that's way too much. That might be why my car was driving funny. Let me just double check. So this one side is at 73, pretty almost on the dot, a little bit under. That's 73 inches, and the other side is 72 and 3/8. A lot of toe, I think. I don't know, I'll have to Google it. I don't do alignments. But as long as I keep it somewhere around there, should be fine. Shout out to John for letting me borrow this a few months ago. I haven't been out to see you in a while, so you don't get it back yet. Bringing you guys in for a closer look. Pretty much gotta disconnect everything connected to the control arm. It's always a good idea to put your bolts back on, or like screw them back together with whatever washers were in whichever spot, so you don't lose anything. Well, this does not want to be easy, so I think I got to jack up the car higher and put it on jack stands. Alright, let me show you guys what's up. This front bolt right here, I undid the nut, but it doesn't look like it's rotating. When I rotate that side of the bolt, it doesn't look like the other side's rotating. Not 100%. I'm gonna tear apart the other side and double check that I'm not doing something wrong, and we'll come back to this. So here's the issue. If we come up right in here and see this bolt, and go on the other side of it and turn it. Oh, it is turning. I think it's just seized in the collar. So it's only giving as much deflection as the bushing does on the inside. So I have to unseize that somehow. Somehow. I'll figure it out. So hopefully I don't get too in my own way here. Why don't I try and get, I don't know, get an impact on it? Not too sure. Why don't I Google it? I'll get back to you guys. I just went and looked it up, and it's not a great thing that it's stuck. So I guess I'm just gonna keep hitting it, prying at it. Hopefully it'll let go. Way too long. Still one of my best tools ever. This indexable pry bar from Olsa Tools. Definitely a lifesaver. Oh. Got it. Well, that took a while, but I think it's finally free. There we go. Out with the old, in with the new. Before I put this lower control arm in, I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a comparison. So, let's do it down here. So, those are approximately in the same mounting spot. See if it picks it up on video. Yeah, so the control arm in the back is not only longer, but it also points forward. This will be upside down in there. So this is pointing forward, which gives you more caster, which puts your tire a little bit more forward. Yeah, should be pretty good. So it looks like the mount for the control arm is actually smaller, which I never encountered in any of my research. So I'll take a look at this and get back to you. I'm putting STI control arms on my car, and it's different. This is a GC8 lower control arm, and you can see how wide this is, or the length of the inside of the bushing, the sleeve, and you can see the newer one is about a ½ inch longer. Let's see, about a ½ inch longer. But if we take about a ½ inch, ½ inch off each side, it should just go right in and line up. So that's what we're doing. Perfect. Now I just gotta put it back in. All right, so about a ½ hour and a lot of grinding later, I got it to work. This now will fit right up in there. So now that I have gotten the control arms in, I'm marking the top of the tie rod so that when I adjust it, I'm just gonna do one full rotation out. I know that these control arms are quite a bit wider, so I'll probably have to do it again, but I want to try and get it drivable. Alright, so I moved into the shade, and you can already tell, like, this is a crazy amount pointed inward. Looking straight forward, you can, like, it looks like the wheel's turned, but the wheel is straight. And this side is just the same. So I have a lot of adjustment to do. Don't know. I mean, my tie rod end should be long enough. Yeah, it should be fine. But damn, that definitely pops the front out a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna adjust this. I have 2 inches of toe in. I don't know the angles, but I'm pretty sure that's a little bit too much. It's reading 74 3/4 and 71 7/8. So that's a lot. Got some adjustments to do. Well, we're starting off day 2 with measuring the toe again, and we're gonna adjust a bunch of this out. I also need to make sure my tie rod ends are long enough to account for all this extra toe out that we need. So the front is reading 71 3/4, and the rear is 74 3/4. So that's 3 inches of toe, which is a lot. So I need to adjust each one out about an inch. So I got to take off the tie rod end to check and see if I have enough length to do this properly. Before I take that all the way off, I'm gonna free it up. There we go. If you hammer it with the nut on, as you take the nut off, it'll correct any threads that you break or like deform. Because the worst is trying to put a nut on a deformed bolt. There we go, just loosen that a little bit. Now, should be able to spin this off. See how much length I have, and if it's going to be enough. Ooh. It's not a lot to play with. I think that might be right at the limit of how much I need. You know what? It looks a little bit toed out, so that's a good thing, because then I can dial it in a bit more. Yeah, I think I should be fine. All right, let's dial the other side in and then measure toe again and see if this is enough before I move anything else around. Tighten that up. Okay, now I'll leave that loose. We're gonna put the wheel back on and measure toe again, see if we got it. Probably have to do this a couple more times. No way I got it. .73 3/8. 73 and 3/8.
Right on busy streets. Going for a walk, or maybe speak to that senior citizen.
Just double check the plate on the other side. So I currently have, I believe, 1/8 of toe in, which is amazing. That's mind-blowing how I got that. I just need to make sure that the car still drives straight and the front's dialed in. I also got to tighten everything up, but I'll tack that up to a win. Very important last step is torquing your wheels so they don't fly off when you're going on your test drive. Subarus are around 90 foot-pounds, at least for this year. I think it's like 93 foot-pounds, something like that. 90's good. I need to let it down first. Can't even make this up. My steering wheel, dead center. I can't believe I nailed it on the first try. That's awesome. So now that I pretty much nailed the front, I'm gonna start on the back. It's a little bit more involved, but it should go a little more smoothly, I hope. Well, first step, get it up in the air. Bring you guys in. So when pulling this out, a lot of times they bend, so they're hard to get out. But if you just put a wrench on and push, that easy. Of course, I've had mine apart before. That does help. Although I don't know if I've had this side apart. Like usual, put your washers and whatnot back on it while you remember. Make sure you know where everything goes. All right. It's a good thing I put these longer axles on, because at the bare minimum, these arms are longer. So let's eyeball it like we did in the front, and I'll just see if I can make this 3/4 of an inch longer. All right, I'm gonna do the other side off camera because it'll go a lot quicker. Then I'll bring you guys back for the alignment. So it's been a couple hours. I got the other side torn apart, put back together. There is a very problematic nut and bolt. I ended up having to shave it to get the nut off. But it's done. Luckily I had a spare. Before I punch this axle nut in, I'm gonna torque it to spec, which for me is 137. There you go. Then you take your punch and hammer. Grab my hammer. There we go. Now we can put the wheel back on and check our alignment. Let me go get the socket. Now we just got to put the other wheel on and check the alignment and then fix the alignment. All right, I got you guys on my little mini tripod. Before I even let the car down, I can already tell that it's way off. So I'm gonna try and eyeball it and go from there. So I just measured the toe and it's off by about a 1/4 inch, not too bad. I'm just gonna extend the front. So I just checked and the toe is a little bit too much. It's about a 1/4 inch and that's more than you want in the rear. So I'm gonna spin out the lateral link and try and get it to the right length. And now the other side. Oops. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Oh. I really need a lift. Okay, let's see where we're at now. That's 74 and 74 and 2/6 or 1/8. Yeah, that's pretty much 0. So I will tighten everything up and take it for a test drive. So I think I got it all sorted out. All the arms are tight. The wheels are sticking out a bit more. I just need to make sure when I air out I don't hit the kit, because it'll be pretty close. Oh. Oh yeah, see, I pinched the kit. I have to dial some of the camber. Woo! That's tight. All right, just adjusted some camber. Put some more camber in it. All right, now I just gotta air it out. Woo! I think that's got it. Perfect. Before I go and do a test drive, gotta make sure my wheels are torqued. Oh. Well, I was on my test drive and all of a sudden my rev started spinning. So I think I might have broken an axle. Like, it does move me a little bit, but I think I didn't go far. The rear arms are a little bit too long, I think. Well, I don't think I'm going anywhere tonight. Fuck. Yeah, the axle just popped out. So I'm good to go. Whew. That was a solid 10-hour day. Fuck. So I figured I'd give you guys an update. The new links in the back are too long and my axles keep popping out. So I can't drive anywhere. I thought I had fixed it and I put them back in and they popped in and clicked and everything, and then it didn't work out like that. So I am just chilling, waiting for a tow truck. Hopefully it'll be here in a timely manner. I'll probably order the new axles and get it back on the road post haste. What a shitty way to end a video, but better things are coming.